Hey guys, welcome to CodeCraft. So our today's topic is how to use the assets panel and what is assets panel used for. So for that, before we move into that, we will first have to know what is that assets panel used for, and for that we will need to make a component. So we will also need to know what is a component. So for that, we will just make a card right now. So we will choose a frame, and we will then change the name of the frame to assets. So that's here we are working on. So inside a frame, we will make another frame. Now remember that we can nest frames within frames, and we will name this frame as card because that will be a card component. So now because you can't see white under white, so we will just change the background of the assets frame to a little light gray color. So I think that should be okay. And now I choose the card check or frame and give it a fill of white. Now to make a beautiful card component, we'll just give it a 16 pixels border radius on all the sides, and then we will just place it in the middle of the parent frame, and then we will just give it a profile picture with a circle, and we will just write down the name. I'll write down my name, and then I will position it in the middle, and in a similar manner I will position the name in the middle, and I will just give it a little bit details. I just paste lorem ipsum for the details. I already have a plugin. If you don't have, you can just download the plugin in lorem ipsum. It's provided by the figma itself. So I will auto generate the lines. It will fill as much area as it can for the amount of font size and line height that you have already given for it. So I will also place it in the middle. So now it doesn't show in the middle because it's left aligned. So I will give the middle line. Now it's okay. So now I will position them a little more perfectly. Now it's 16 pixels from here and 16 pixels in between that and 16 pixels in between that. Now I will choose both three of these objects, which are two text objects and one ellipse, which is for the profile picture, which you just do, and then align it vertically, but after grouping them. Otherwise, that will happen, which you just saw. Now it's vertically aligned as well, and it's horizontally aligned as well. Now I will ungroup it with Control Shift and G, and now we will just put a profile picture in that circle through a plugin. You're right. So I already have a Unsplash plugin. It's running it. Now I will choose person because we want a profile picture of a person. That's okay. So we'll choose this one, and then we have already made our card. Now to convert an object or a object group, we will first group it with Control plus G. Now it's a group, and we will name the group card. Now to convert it into a component, what you have to do is you have to press Control Shift and I'm sorry, Control Alt and K at the same time. Now you see it's converted to a component. Now how do you know that? When the outer lines or borders, you can say, converts into a blue color and the width and size background changes to violet color, uh, it means it's a component. The other or the even more important thing is to see the diamond shape in the layers panel. If you see a diamond shape, that means that thing is a component. So now you see, okay, so what is the benefit of having a component? For that, firstly, I would like to tell you is whenever you make a component, you firstly have to make a special page and name it components, and then go to your assets page, and then you just cut your component from here and paste it here. You must also always keep your components on a separate page named components, or you can even change your name of the page as per your whatever conventions you like to follow. So now, what do you do with the components? So what you do with the components is when you go to the assets panel, you will find all your components that you just made. So you just made a card component. You see when you hover over it, it shows card, which is the name of the component. So you can just left click it and keep on clicking it. Don't unpress it, and then just drag it down and bring it to the frame. Now you see the outer lines of the frame is a dotted. That means that it is selected, and whatever you bring it in, here, it will become a part of it. So you see, you already have now brought a component here, and if you see, then it shows a diamond shape, but a simpler one and hollow one. And you also see one more thing in the assets panel is that you have already brought a component, but the component is still there. That means you can bring it more than once. In fact, you can bring it infinite number of times. You see, so you can bring it any number of times you want. So that was the assets panel. In assets panel, you see all of your components that you make. That's what assets panel is for. So after that, after you bring it, you can even customize all of these separately. For example, you want three components and you want to customize uh, the names of all of them. Arhan Kamra, Tucha, Chaudhary, or you'd say Prashant, Gaikwad. So yeah, that's what you do, and you see, so that you don't have to make components again and again. That's what that's very useful. I hope you understood it. We will move deeper into assets panel and the components, how to make them, how to use them, how to see all of the features that they provide, how to override them, how not to override them. So we will see all of them in our advanced lesson. So thank you guys. I hope you understood, and yeah, like really love you. So like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy and enjoy the tutorial, and thank you.